I have a question, San Francisco fans. Is Brock Purdy the one? Is he the one? Can Brock Purdy lead you to the promised land? Can Brock Purdy get you over the top? Can Brock Purdy get you over the hump? Can he? Can he save that head coach's job? Because Shanahan, he don't get it done this year with that loaded team. If he don't get it done this year with that loaded team, he's on the clock. He's on the hot seat. But this is not about Shanahan. This is about Brock Purdy. 4 years at Iowa State, a ton of snaps, a ton of reps under his belt. Is this guy the one that's going to lead San Francisco, the 49ers, to the promised land? Can he be that guy can he be that Tom Brady to San Francisco? Can he be to San Francisco what Tom Brady was to New England? Come in relatively unknown, not that impressive coming out of the draft, and lead a team to the championship. I would love to see it. You love stories like that where a guy worked hard, went to college all 4 years, played all 4 years, coming to the league into a nice situation, but because he has the experience and everything is right around him, and even if it isn't completely 100% perfect around, he still excels and leads his team. Listen, personally, I believe he can, but it still remains to be seen. In the NFC title game, he was looking good. Everything was looking okay until he got hurt, So we don't know how that would have played out. We don't know how the Super Bowl would have played out because that Kansas City team had no business beating the Eagles. They had no business beating them, and they beat them. So we don't know if they would have beat San Francisco with that San Francisco defense and that shaky offense that Kansas City has or had. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like, I believe in the kid. I think Brock Purdy is the one. I think he can lead y'all because if not him, who else? Y'all have tried everybody else. There's nobody else in the league right now that's available or that will be available that you can put in that position that can do a better job than he's done so far. And even in the Cleveland game, y'all still almost won that game if it wasn't for the kicker, Jake Moody. You know what I mean? From Michigan. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this season plays out and how the playoffs roll. But I don't see y'all really losing a game the rest of the season. Y'all might go undefeated the rest of the season. Listen, my hometown team is the Detroit Lions. And the fact that everybody made a move at the deadline except the Lions just spews arrogance. You know what I mean? From the Lions. It just reeks of arrogance. Like, y'all got all the pieces and you don't. These teams have been far and way beyond what the Lions have. And they still went out and made moves. So I think even if the Lions did get a bye in the playoffs and we played San Francisco will come in and steamroll them. But listen, the question was, is Brock Purdy the one? I think he is, but we're going to see in the long run, especially by the season's end. And when I say the season's end, I mean by playoffs end, if the San Francisco 49ers is in the Super Bowl or not. That'll tell us everything. But right now, he's on the right trajectory.